Hello collective and chosen ones, welcome to my channel. It's so nice to have you here. Know that you always love and appreciate it. If this is the first time you're here, welcome, and for all regular viewers, welcome back. So today I'm mainly going to be channeling a lot of messages, but I'll start off with some oracle messages to begin with. And I hope you've been well. It's been a bit quiet with me because I've been so much focused from within and communication with spirit. So hence, many things have just not been channeled through externally, or have not had much interactions with the external world as such, even though I do have a lot of interaction physically. But basically I've been really quiet, as in trying to focus just on myself. In return, the messages that come through is for all of us to have a laser sharp focus on what matters to us. Get ready for a breakthrough. Your intuition is the key, because anytime you're receiving the right kind of information, the intuition will play a big part. Some of you will have sudden wealth, or you may have already got your wealth coming through. And this is to do with long-term investments. You're reaching a point of no return. A lot of you have to do some regular spiritual cleansing, because there's lots coming through and lots purging as well, lots of energy. As you all know, this channel is all about energy, and it's not about vibration. It's not about what happens to you physically, but it's all about how to operate and navigate through your vibrations. And this is how you master your way through to life. A lot of you have an ending for a new beginning. So many of you are already on the out when it comes to certain relationships, certain things that don't matter to you anymore, like positions and jobs. Some of you just want to have a quiet time now and retiring from the working in a corporation. You know your abilities, and it's now for you to hone in on these special abilities. Some of you may be receiving communication via music, so pay attention to that. Things are going to be turning out a lot better than expected. And these changes are permanent and life-changing, as in long-lasting. And so a lot of you are now closing a cycle permanently, and you're moving on well and truly to something completely new. So you may be met with a lot of resistance. A lot of people will suddenly find you a bit odd or feeling very weird. And there's nothing to worry about from your end, because what is happening is that you're met with people that do not want to change. So these are insecure people that don't want you to get ahead. They just want you to be in your old comfortable self, because they don't want you to upstage them. But you are now permanently creating a potential long-term impact. And you're also revealing your true authentic self just by being you. You don't have to actually prove to anyone anything. What you're doing is just minding your own business and thinking outside the box, because you are a lateral thinker. In every given way, you have a way of working out into the best of your advantage. You're not like the rest of them. So you're not traditionally like everyone else. You move in silence, and that's been throughout a lot of the readings in the past, especially the last few months. Spirit's asking you, there's no need to try too hard. All it is to work with spirit and let go of certain things and surrender. But you do have to get out of your comfort zone and continue to do that. And getting out there, and if you need to, because a lot of you will be collaborating with people that will help you to succeed. Your pain now turns into gain. Now I'm going to move on to some channeled messages, because most of the time my messages come through from spirit. It's only that I just want to show you some physical words that come through by these. So I'm back in with some channeled messages, and just going back to the previous one with the oracle messages, this point of no return. So there's no turning back to the person that you once were, or the spaces that hindered your growth. So what you're doing is now creating a new life and creating a new routine, and your top priority is your peace. So every morning, the priority is to nurture peace within yourself. You're calling upon spirit to help you with these, getting rid of these disruptive energies with a lot of wisdom behind you. So many of you may be getting signs when you wake up. It could be anything subtle. Sometimes it could be music, sometimes it could be sign. But please spend as much time as possible to go within. Anything that's not aligned with your path naturally will dissolve, because you will be able to guide yourself through these energies. You may not see the destination yet, but you can sense it in your energy that it's on its way. So a lot of you are using your intuition to feel your way through. No matter how difficult the path can be, it's the faith knowing that you will get there in divine timing. So a lot of you are just expecting the signs to come through in a specific way, and Spirit's asking you that it can come through in every different direction from all source. Also, your abundance are coming through differently as well. Let me see what else that I need to give you the messages, because these messages just come and go, and I have to really focus on putting that through to a notebook. So when you talk about breakthroughs, or when we talk about breakthroughs, it's not just one breakthrough. It could be several things that just wasn't working, and then all of a sudden it's coming through unexpectedly when you least expect it. So, but more importantly, it's when you have the courage to forge through life, even though when there were times that you were going through a lot of hardship or uncomfortable situations or the fear of the unknown, you have the faith to go through, knowing that Spirit's going to help you. That's when you reach the breakthrough, or you encounter them. And breakthroughs can be several different breakthroughs and successes that you reach. You know that certain goals require time and patience, so you have everything you need for the reward to come through. So everything you seek has already found you energetically. I may have spoken so many times about the abundance and how when we ask for certain things, it's already here. However, we're not in the same vibration or vicinity as the energy that we're looking for due to several reasons. Sometimes it could be because you are not vibrating at a high level. You may be going through some issues with certain people. And it's only when you align your desires clearly, synchronicity unfolds. Then this will bring through unexpected opportunities right to your doorstep, or when you least expect it again. So the serendipitous events are coming through when you least expect it. The time is now where the most important part of your life is to make sure that every day you wake up with the mindset that you're waking up peacefully and with a lot of gratitude. So if you don't feel like that, that's when you have to just really step back and ask for guidance as to why this is happening. It could be some spiritual attack or psychic attacks when you are sleeping. But most of the time lately, I can sense that the collective are going through a very peaceful and blissful time where you no longer have the time to deal with people and go back to the old self where it's full of issues and a lot of what we call chaos. We've been through enough, so Spirit's rewarding us. You're releasing what no longer resonates with your growth, and that's the most important part of what's been happening. And that's another reason why I haven't really been posting much, because I wanted to channel the energy across to everyone that's in this, that's regularly listening to my channel, is to continue to work on yourself. You're no longer bothered by other people, and that's something that Spirit is gradually giving you all the... And of course, when I talk about abundance, I don't talk about just the material one, which is the most typical one that people think of at the top of their head. But I'm talking about everything else. Your mental state, your health, and, especially what you want to do with your spiritual and personal development. So if every morning you've been waking up feeling very blissful and calm, your breakthroughs are on the way. You have been in a world that prefers to sleep while you've been awake. And that's why there has been a lot of energetic discords. You see through it in your community, and you're the only one who can see through it in your environment. You feel the pain of authenticity while others easily live through their lies and wearing a mask. They see your sensitivity as weakness, but little do they know it was your divine power. You no longer need permission to stop pretending that everything's fine, nor do they need to explain or need approval, or do you need to seek approval from anyone. You stop carrying that burden. And when you used to just, in the past, just to make others comfortable with their illusions, you don't have the energy anymore, and you have rerouted completely to a different portal. So your energy has drastically changed, and you may even get some comments from others who haven't seen you. Some people haven't seen you for a while, and then all of a sudden they bump into you and they'll say, wow, you're looking good. And that's not necessarily just your appearance. It's that because they picked up your energy. And of course, I don't have any doubt that you are looking good. You always would have a sense of knowing how to look your best. But I'm talking more about the energetic side. So people are noticing that. You may also find that life has been so peaceful for you that you have no chaos or any conflicts with anyone. And before, even a few months ago, you were met with a lot of resistance and people going against you. And that's because they can pick up your energy shifting and they don't like it, because they're so used to you having been around and at their beck and call. And now you have made all these boundaries, and you're now just starting to live the life in a different way. So it'll take them a while. Those who don't resonate with you or find you that or giving you issues, these are not the people for you. And those who are really supporting you, continue to please make time for them, because these are the people that will support you for long term. The people that are supporting you are the ones that when you were down, they've been around. I know that with the collective, we may not get to be around certain people or many people that are in this, that are our tribe, only because our energy is just so different. And because our energy is a lot more elevated now, some people will find a hard time dealing with you or relating to you. Overall, again, this is another good reading, and there's nothing else that really comes across to my mind. And if there's anything else with psychic attacks, you know that Spirit's protecting you, because every day you would have already started your own self-affirmation that anything that you do, you are a magnet for attracting your success, prosperity, abundance, health, love, healing, and joy. And anything that's firing your way that's against you will be met with resistance and dealing with Spirit and their karma. So I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I will see you in the next reading. Thank you for your time, and bye for now.